Hey guys, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Unlimited. It is being said that Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, Ed Koskey, Ryan Ward, Shane McMahon, and others took part in a meeting about the draft, and not much is known about what was talked about, but it is known that a big part of this meeting was revolving around NXT and what to do with the brand when they bring up all these big stars for the main roster and for the Raw and SmackDown drafted rosters. Now, right now, NXT, we've had a lot of the same guys on NXT for a little bit now. And so when they do their house shows, it's like, okay, I see this guy on TV, I'll go see him in a house show. But if all these guys, like for instance, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Nakamura, Bayley, Austin Aries are all coming up to the main roster, then that puts more pressure on the guys down there in developmental to get ready quicker to be on TV. Because if you just throw these developmental guys out there that aren't on TV on the house shows, and their names come up on the list of who's going to be at the house show in my area, people are going to not want to go because they don't know who these people are. They don't see these people on NXT TV, and they got to get them to a point where they're recognizable. They got to get them to a point of, oh, people want to go see them when NXT's in their town. Like I said, with Joe, Balor, Nakamura, Bayley, and others coming to the main roster, the name floating around right now to be the new face of NXT is Hideo Itami. We brought you the story last week on how Itami is scheduled to return to NXT within the next month, and this is perfect. Keep him in NXT because he wasn't around too long when he first debuted in the WWE, so keeping him in NXT would be a good way to get the fans reintroduced to him, the American fans who didn't see too much of him on his first NXT run, and make him that vocal guy, that, maybe not vocal, but that key guy when it comes to, oh, Hideo Itami's going to be coming on that house show, I'm going, and then build around him. Eventually make him the NXT champion and go from there until it's time for him eventually to come to the main roster. Also, I am being told that there are dozens of Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling contracts expiring late 2016 and early 2017. There are names from each organization that WWE has been looking at very closely and trying to figure out when they could possibly sign them and bring them to the WWE. I'm not sure exactly who these names are. I can probably throw out some names like a Adam Cole or a Ricochet or even a Jay Lethal, but knowing whether they want him for main roster or NXT, it looks like it might be for NXT because, we have to build that brand up. They have to make NXT more than just developmental, more than just these green guys, because if they don't have guys like their Balors, their Austin Arieses, and their Joes that can help these green guys get better, then no one's going to want to watch NXT. So, if any more news does come up on the WWE draft and the NXT guys coming up from the draft and what the WWE will do with NXT and their roster going forward, we will bring it to you here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Remember, guys, comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, and subscribe here on YouTube.